Local Television Network, TSPN. And now back to Today's Seniors Living Well with your host, Lori Webb.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Today's Seniors Living Well. This is our 6th series and the theme is Aging Doesn't Have to Be a Puzzle. And we've been doing a lot of interviews with folks who have programs and activities that help folks sort out what the solutions to aging comfortably, happily, and safely are. And we actually have a commission on aging here in Amador County that a lot of people don't know about. But joining me today as the chair of our commission, Skip Schaufel. Skip, thanks for coming on such short notice. Our guest canceled yesterday afternoon, and Skip just showed right up. So why don't you tell folks a little about the Commission on Aging?
Well, the Commission on Aging was generated by the State Department on Aging. They mandate that every county has a Commission on Aging. Mm-hmm. So we have a 20-seat commission for Amador County. 3 members are appointed by each of the Board of Supervisors, and then there are, which is 15, and then we have 5 at large that are appointed by the chairman. Mm-hmm. So we have a 20-member commission. Mm-hmm. It's a great group of people.
It is a wonderful group of people.
Yes, it is.
I have been on that commission since I became executive director, and this group is so energized. It's amazing. And we have some seats available on the commission.
Yes, we do. We have 1 seat per district available right now. So District 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 each has 1 seat, and I think we have 1 at-large seat available as well.
I think that's right.
The only criteria, and it's not a hardcore criteria, but you should be over 60 years old, or if you're not over 60, at least be engaged with seniors in some way, in your own personal activities.
Right, because the commission's responsible for communicating back to the Board of Supervisors?
Yes, yes. Basically what we are is we are the spokesperson for the senior in the county, in Amador County. Mm-hmm. We have, depending on which census you look at, which one you look at, anywhere between 40 and 45% of this county are seniors, and that's people over 60 years old.
Wow.
So being that we are virtually a majority of the population, we need to have a voice for the people who to say, you know, we have a need. Can you fill a need? Why aren't you filling our needs? And so on. Mm-hmm.
And also the commission develops solutions to some of the problems, too.
Yes, we do. Yes, as a matter of fact, our big thing right now is we're doing visible address signs. It came about through our Isolated Senior Task Force, which is a part of our commission, and they found out through the fire department, police department, sheriff's department, that folks in more rural areas, it was difficult to find their address, if not impossible. Mm-hmm. So we have started a program where we are producing visible signs that are out on the road for the fire department, ambulance, and sheriff's department to be able to find them.
And home health nurses who are looking around.
Home health, everybody, right? Yeah. Correct.
And these signs, they're kits, right?
Yes, they are.
And they're about what? About tall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, with reflective numbering on them so that you can see them at night. The sheriff is seeing them, and he really appreciates them. I know the ambulance folks appreciate these things being out as well.
Now, the ambulance company gave us some seed money to start that program, actually to buy the first set of signs.
Yes, they did.
So they're very involved with that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, they've been a tremendous help in helping us start the program and continue the program. And the supervisors themselves have been very helpful in
Good.
maintaining this program, talking it up amongst their constituents, and have even volunteered to go out and put up signs themselves.
Oh, my goodness.
So-
Oh, good for them. That's something useful to do. So now the signs aren't free, though. They're
No, I
think they're
can't remember.
$20.
$20, yes.
for the sign with the letters put on it already.
Correct,
And
yes.
then they also have a stick a pole.
There's a
that can-
pole that's associated with it to mount the sign. That's for seniors, I believe 55 and over. If you're under 55, then the same thing, you get the same thing for $25.
$25, yeah.
So it's actually a very, very good deal. Great safety for an individual. If you were down with a heart attack and you have an ambulance coming and they can't find you, the difference between them being there on time and not being on time could be difference between life and death.
Right. I think one of the things on the flyer says, we can't help you if we can't find you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, one of the big things, when you just spoke to the last gentleman, strokes are extremely important. If you can get to the hospital within 30 or 60 minutes and get a shot, I don't know what the shot is, but
The
get a
clot
shot,
dissolver.
you have a great chance of returning back to normalcy.
Right.
If you can't get there in time, you reduce those chances considerably.
Right.
So what our program is designed to do is to help folks get located and hopefully survive any problems that come up.
Right. Well, that is a great practical project of the commission.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, the commission, it meets once a month.
Yes, it does. We meet on the third Wednesday at the Senior Center at 10 o'clock in the morning. The public is invited. We have a public, there's a public section for the agenda, and we invite people to come, and if they have a problem or if they have a solution, it would be
solution.
great.
We like solutions, yeah. But if they want to bring a topic up or they have a program they want us to hear about,
Absolutely.
they can just
Right.
show up.
Yes.
And then every month or almost every month, there's a speaker.
Yes, we have almost every month we have a speaker. This last month, we had a speaker from hospice who did a great job, and
Dan
I
was
learned so
wonderful.
much from him. It was really very, very good.
And this month, we're having, actually, we often have local speakers, like Dan from hospice or Sharon. But this month, we were fortunate to get Dr. Philip Sherwood, who's going to come and talk about cognitive decline in the elderly. He was a trainer for the state employees department, and I guess he's studied this a lot and had this presentation that he has is supposed to be very good. So we're going to publicize that, and maybe some folks will come, and maybe they'll see the meeting and want to join us and become a commissioner.
Well, we'd certainly welcome them.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. In addition to the speakers, we have a number of committees.
Yes, we do. I'm on the information committee, and part of which is we try to get information.
Being here today.
Being here today. But getting to city council meetings, what I have when I'm a trainer for Fit After 50, so when I have a class, I give them the information that we get from the meeting. The idea is the more information we can pass out to the community, the more people who will know about it, the more response we can get.
Right.
It's no good being a commission and just keeping things all to ourselves. We have to get it out to the folks who really need it, and that's the
Right.
seniors out there.
Right. And we do have a website now.
Yes, we do.
It's amadorelders.com, I think.
Yes.
And the capital A, capital E, and Carol Harper keeps that up.
Yes, and
So
it's a
that's
very good website,
Yeah,
yes.
she puts a lot of links on it.
Yeah.
It's good. You mentioned Foothill Fitness. You're one of our original trainers, I think?
Yes, my wife and I both became trainers about, I think, 7 years
Yeah,
ago.
about 7 years ago.
And we started out with a little bitty class of probably 10 people, And now we're entertaining between 35 and 45 people.
That's just so amazing.
I know, we're about ready to rent an auditorium.
Something like that. We keep thinking, what are we going to do about Ione? You're down in Ione.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and
Yes, there's 7 sites.
Yeah, we have 7 sites. There are 7
Plymouth,
sites.
Ione, Jackson,
Volcano, Pine Grove, Pioneer, and Sutter Creek.
Sutter Creek,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So-
every place that's
But yours
available.
is the biggest.
Well, it is. It just turned out to be, we've got a lot of people in our area who are really concerned not only about maintaining your physical movement, but brain stimulation as well. If you don't use it, you will lose it. That's our motto. And we also, as part of the exercising, do brain stimulation. So it makes you think, it makes you become aware.
And you socialize. I mean, you're together with other people.
Yes,
That's
socialization
so
is
important.
probably the number one thing that folks
Yeah.
are there for.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. Well, if people wanted to join the commission, what should they do?
Well, they should either contact their supervisor. They can contact, if they call the senior center at, I think it's 223-0442.
That's right.
If they contact the senior center and just simply say, gee, I'm interested in joining, I'd like to come and see what the meeting looks like, what's happening, we'd love to have you. You can be appointed by the commission as well, not only by the supervisor, but by the
By the
commission.
commission, too. Yeah.
So anyone who really feels comfortable, feels like they would like to give a little back to the community, we would love to have them.
It's a great organization.
Yes,
and
it
you-
is.
And you're
We
a
have-
great chair.
We have a good
Well,
time.
thank you for stepping up to the plate at such the last minute, and hopefully we'll see a bunch of you at the Senior Center on Wednesday the 21st at 10 o'clock, and you can see what we do in the meeting, and then listen to Dr. Sherwood talk about cognitive decline, which you're not going to have. See you next week, folks.
Thanks for watching TSPN's Today's Seniors Living Well with your host, Lori Webb.